Good morning, and welcome to episode 124 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, May 24th, 2023. Well, no change from last week. The debt ceiling issue clearly is still the one issue that is at the top of everyone's mind. Right now, panic is starting to set in. Traders are shedding U.S. short-term treasuries for corporate bonds such as Johnson & Johnson and Microsoft. Treasuries that are coming due, short-term treasuries that are coming due between the 1st and the 15th of June are showing yields of about 6% right now. The yields are climbing because the perceived risk is climbing, and therefore greater risk, potentially greater reward, but the traders are nervous about a potential standoff for the debt ceiling and failure to pay obligations of the U.S. government. Billionaire and Bridgewater founder Ray Dalio has a different take on the debt ceiling issue. I tend to like his take more because I think it's reality in the long term. Ray Dalio says when debt assets and liabilities reach the point that the amount of debt sold is greater than the amount of debt that buyers want to buy, central banks are forced with a choice. They either have to let interest rates rise to balance the supply and demand, which is crushing to debtors in the economy, or they have to print money and buy the debt, which is inflationary and encourages holders of the debt to sell the debt, which makes this debt imbalance worse. 100% agree. In the wake of all the debt ceiling concerns and controversy and debates, precious metals are wilting. Let's take a look at the prices over the past week. Gold is down 0.5% to $1,977.60 from $1,989 last week. Silver's down 1.2% to $23.48 an ounce from $23.77 last week. Platinum is down 3.8% to $1,045 an ounce from $1,086 an ounce last week. And palladium is down nearly 5%, down 4.8% to $1,456 an ounce from $1,530 an ounce last week. The gold-silver ratio with the number of ounces it takes of silver to buy an ounce of gold is up slightly, taking more ounces as silver fell a little deeper than gold over the past week. It's currently at 84.54 from 83.99 last week. And the US dollar is surging a little bit further, up to 103.75 this week from 102.97 last week. Now, I gotta ask you folks, does this environment, this dysfunctional environment where the world's reserve currency and the leaders of that current country can't figure out how to deal with their debt issues, does that look like an environment where the dollar should be strong? No way in hell. This is short-lived, folks. If the dollar's strong right now in this environment, gold and silver prices are down. I only have one question for you. Got gold and silver? You need it. Now's the time to pick some up. There's a fire sale. As always, we like you to go ahead and follow us on YouTube. Go ahead and like us. Send us your comments and questions. Follow us on our social media channels, Facebook and LinkedIn and so forth, and Twitter. Sign up for our newsletter and our alerts. And don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.